It's time for exciting live and local sports action on Richmond's very own WBON-TV, the leader in local sports television. Watch live on your big screen with the WBON-TV Roku channel or by streaming the live player at WBONTV.com. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening and happy holidays to you and yours. Welcome in to Madison Central High School, where tonight the Madison Central Indians facing off against the George Rogers Clark Cardinals out of Winchester, two teams ranked in the top 10 in many of the preseason polls. Welcome you into Richmond, Kentucky tonight, folks, where Tom Gross and myself, Michael Watkins, have the call for you. Tom, should be a really good basketball game, a very intense basketball game. We'll get to that here in a few moments on why that could be. Well, folks, we are here live on the Moore & Law Office pregame show. The Moore & Law Office is fully committed to helping folks in Kentucky who have been hurt by being in a car accident, hit by a truck or company vehicle, slipping out of messy business, or who have been denied by the insurance company or dealing with an injury insurance claim. If you live in Richmond or one of the surrounding counties and you need a car accident lawyer you can trust, call Moore & Law Office. And the phone number for Moore & Law Office is 859-358-0300. And Moore & Law Office located right here in Richmond, Kentucky. It's GRC in Madison Central. Tom, the JV game, if that was any indication on just how intense tonight is going to be, we are in for a well of an evening here in Richmond, Kentucky, because there's a little bit of bad blood boiling between these two programs right now. The pep sections are here. There is a massive crowd on hand, and it is going to be a fun night here in Richmond.
Absolutely, and the noise just from the JV game, I was telling Alex, our cameraman here, that if that's how loud it's going to be for the JV game, I cannot wait for the varsity game here. This place is going to be rocking here in about 17 minutes. So looking forward to a good battle tonight.
Yeah, and the reason, let's get into the reason why there might be some bad blood here. So Hagan Harrison transferred to Madison Central from Montgomery County. That's where he played last season. He was a really good player for Montgomery County before transferring here to Madison Central. Well, he kind of got the idea that he wasn't going to be able to play basketball, so he decided to come out and play football. Was a huge reason for the successful season for the Madison Central football program, who ended up losing in the semi-state game by 10 points to the team that ended up going on and win the state championship, St. X, about 3 weeks ago. But Harrison found out that the reason he was ruled ineligible to play basketball was because GRC, which is the team that Madison Central is playing tonight, had sent some emails to the KHSAA, and those emails are confidential, of course, but basically just kind of going after Harrison to say he shouldn't be able to play this year because Harrison's family owns a house in Winchester. So that's kind of the backstory with that. But Tom, Harrison, very upset, posted on Twitter that he was ruled ineligible this year. Very sad because he's a very good player. But now here's the thing. GRC has two transfers themselves that are on their team this year, and they could be their two best players. You've got Parrish, who transferred in from Tates Creek. He was the leading scorer for the Commodores last year, averaging 17 points per game. And Tanner Walton transferred in from Lexington Christian Academy, LCA. He averaged 20 points per game last year and 6 rebounds for LCA last season. So they get their transfers eligible. They're playing tonight. Madison Central had two guys transfer in, Robbie Todd the other. He's really good as well. But no Hagan Harrison tonight, and that's the reason that there's a little bit more into this game than there normally might be.
Yeah, and I talked to Samantha on the sports show about it on Monday. Where I come from, Catholic schools, they basically had free reign. They could get anybody to transfer from anywhere. Same situation here in Kentucky, in Lexington. Your Catholic schools in Louisville, Lexington, they can basically recruit, although it is illegal, but they can basically recruit what's going on, who, they find a good player, all of a sudden dad finds a really good job near that school. So, it happens, and it's been happening for many, many years. But it's very unfortunate because really the only one suffering in this situation is the kid, the athlete himself, and he's a great kid. So who knows what's going to happen. I don't know if there's anything legal going on with it right now or not. If he was my son, we'd be going after
Yeah, whatever I could do to try to get him to play is what I would be doing. And I'm sure that they have been trying to exert all the options that are available to them. We'll see if maybe at some point this year Harrison is ruled eligible to play for Madison Central. But tonight he is not out there. It is the Madison Central Indians and the Cardinals of George Rogers Clark. Madison Central Indians basketball team set to face a very good opponent here tonight. We'll dig deeper into this matchup when we come back here on the Moore & Law Office pregame show. We'll also give you those Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. We're live here in Richmond on WBON TV, Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
We're going sledding!
We're going to find the perfect tree.
We're going to Nana.
Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags, where the price you see is the price you pay.
Happy holidays from Chevy.
Find new places, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers may also be eligible to get 2.49% financing plus $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. And you may qualify for $500 bonus cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups when you find your red tag.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Here are some helpful tips to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace, and a filter grill or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system, like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
We're back on WBON TV. Folks, we're going to have Alex zoom in on the 3 guys right here standing at midcourt. That's Kenyatta Harge, Hagan Harrison, and Malachi Wood. Now, with Harrison being ruled ineligible, that's the reason he's not playing. Obviously, Kenyatta Harge, there in the glasses, Tom, tore his ACL during football season. That's why he's not playing. Malachi Wood, a really good football player. He's been getting offers from a lot of the colleges around here in central and the eastern part of the U.S. You know, Kentucky's offered him, some other big schools have reached out to Wood. So those are our 3 guys not playing tonight for Madison Central, which, you know, obviously 2 of them probably not going to be playing all year long. That's really going to hurt the depth of Madison Central. You add those 3 guys to what the Indians are putting out there, Tom, there's a reason the Indians were picked by some to win the state championship this year. Those three guys were a big reason for that, and obviously the guys that are going to be out there playing. So they're not as deep as they normally would be, but they're still a really good basketball team. You look, you got Jalen Davis out there, Jaden West, the junior this year, who was a highlight waiting to happen during football season, and we are so excited to see him take that next step now and be a big part of the basketball team. Obviously, the two big guys, Will Harden and Robbie Todd. Todd, the transfer from Rowan County. His dad, Greg Todd, took the head coaching job at Eastern Kentucky University for the women's basketball team. So Robbie playing for Madison Central. And then you've got Parker Mullen, the starting point guard. Trey Skaggs will be out there as well. So they go about 6, maybe 7 deep. We might see Landon Ray at times as well. But Tom, for Madison Central, not as deep. And that really hurts them because of the style of play Alan Feldhouse likes to play. It's that up-in-you, intense defensive pressure. They can go full court. But, you know, last year, because of all the COVID stuff that went on, we saw Coach Feldhouse have to adjust. And he ended up using some zone defense, which normally he does not like to do. But with the team that he had last year and with the team he has this year, he has a lot of length and a lot of size where he can go out there and kind of sit back in a 2-3 zone because his length and the guys that are out there can get out and contest jump shots, which in years past he wasn't able to do.
Yeah, and you know, I think he, to himself, I think he proved to himself that, yeah, I do have some players that can play a good zone out there. And, you know, it's just another bullet in the gun, another notch in the arsenal, so to speak, for the Indians. And he'll be using anything he can to win this game tonight. You can count your money on that.
So it's time to look at the OSPTKY, the Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Injury Report. Again, no Kenyatta Harge, no Hagan Harrison, no Malachi Wood tonight for Madison Central. And that is your injury report brought to you by Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. Connect with an expert physical therapist who will listen to your story, give you a personalized treatment plan that delivers long-lasting results, and will stick with you every step of the way. Get better and stay better with Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy. To learn more, visit OSPTKY.com. Tom Gross and Michael Watkins here with you on the Moore and Law Office pregame show. Folks, it is cold outside, and we're getting closer and closer to the Christmas holiday. Tom, it's right around the corner. Tonight it's 30 degrees here in downtown Richmond, and you might need to have that heating and air unit looked at. You give our friends a call at Madison HVAC at 859-625-1471 or visit MadisonHVACR.com. As we get a good shot there at the pep section. So glad to see these kids back, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
And back here in the gym tonight. Hopefully we can have this all year long. We know the pandemic's still going on. We're still in the midst of it, but we have got a packed house here tonight in Richmond. We'll step aside for another commercial break here on the Moore and Law Office pregame show. When we come back, it's time for the Jack Burford Chevrolet Keys to the Game. And we'll also have that tip-off presented by Madison Drug on WBON TV.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. Your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
And it's turned way down for some reason.
We're back here on WBON TV. Glad to have you along here with us, folks, as we get you set for a really big matchup between Madison Central and GRC here in Richmond. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here on the call with you as we get you set for the contest here this evening. And, Tom, I think when you look at this game, it's big for a lot of reasons, but Madison Central trying to kind of get in the groove of it, get these football players back in the swing of things, and I think that's going to be big for them tonight to see Jaden West out there contributing. I think Jaden did play in the second game of the year, but I don't think we're going to see our best Madison Central team until maybe 3 or 4 weeks into the season.
Yeah, it's going to take them a little bit to get acclimated to who's going to be able to play, and for some of the football players still to get acclimated to the game of basketball, which is a tremendously different game than football. So they're all great athletes, and they're going to be fine out there. So it's just going to be interesting to watch them grow throughout this season. Yeah,
West had 5 points in the win over Lafayette last week. Central did lose to Pulaski County in the first game of the year in overtime here at home, 71-66. But you got the two big guys playing well, Will Harden, Robbie Todd, those two guys playing very well. But I think for this team, Tom, Parker Mullins has got to be able to take that next step. Mullins was a guy that I don't think he was going to be relied on a bunch, but now stepping into a starting point guard role with no Harrison, no Harge, obviously no Malachi Wood out there either, which we get some playing time. Mullins stepping into that starting point guard role, and he's got to play some big basketball for Central this year.
Yeah, and my understanding was in that first game that Pulaski County made it a very tough game for him in that contest. So he did a lot better in the Lafayette game. But, man, that's big shoes to fill out there. We've had a couple of good players play point guard for Madison Central the last couple of years, and now, it's someone else's turn.
Step aside for a short commercial break, and we'll come back for the tip-off here on WBON TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Back here on WBON TV, it's time for the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance starting lineup for both teams tonight. Sam Parrish, the starter for GRC. Aiden Sloan, another starter for the Cardinals. Tanner Walton, transfer from LCA. Jerome Morton, excuse me. And Trent Edwards. So they got some size as well, Tom. GRC, you got 6'7", Trent Edwards, the 6'4", Jerome Morton. And now the Jerry Goebel State Farm Insurance starters for the Madison Central Indians. Like a good neighbor, Jerry Goebel and State Farm are there. Visit JerryGoebelInsurance.com to learn more about Jerry Goebel Insurance. Starters for the Indians, see Parker Mullins there along with Trey Skaggs, Will Harden, Robbie Todd, and Jalen Davis for the Indians in the white and blue and the red, Tom. Here at home, now it's time for the Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game, Tom. I think Central has got to handle the pressure that will be applied by GRC. Parker Mullins has got to do a good job of taking care of the basketball, not turning it over, and Central has got to do what they did the last time we were here. That was against Lexington Catholic, where they could not miss. They've got to continue to knock down those open shots, because with the offense that they run, they will have plenty of them tonight. And those are your Jack Burford Chevrolet keys to the game. Jack Burford Chevrolet on the bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com. Visit the entire inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet.
Michael, it's too early in the season for comparisons as far as stats is concerned because of opponents in the early season. But Madison Central picked up where they left off last year with free throw shooting, and that's kept them in a couple of games this year already. They won the second game. First game went to overtime, and when you're shooting 60 or 76%, 78%, 80% on the season as a team, you're going to be in just about every ball game you play.
So here's Todd and Edwards in the tip. Edwards tips it to Parker Mullins, who will control it for Central, over to Trey Skaggs, and Skaggs will control the point guard duties for the Indians. Over to Davis. A little switching man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Here's Mullins trying to find somebody, bounces it over to Todd. Todd, top of the key, double teamed. Now looks back door, over to Trey Skaggs. Good pressure applied by Aiden Sloan. Todd will pump fake, drive it in, stops, pops, had it blocked, and it's fouled from behind by the 6'7" junior. That's Trent Edwards, his first foul.
Yeah, Edwards, he was behind him, wasn't exactly beside him, and anytime you're behind, and we talked about that in the girls' game the other night, anytime you're behind the player and you try to block the ball, they're going to call the foul on you.
Todd's first free throw is good. Robbie, the transfer from Rowan County. Get a big game from him and Will Harden tonight. Try to relieve some of this pressure from the guards, or on the guards from Madison Central. Todd hits a pair, and he's got the Indians in front 2-0 here in the early going. Here comes Aiden Sloan at the floor for the Cardinals. Get it over to Morton, and Morton drives in. And a blocking foul called against Madison Central, as I believe Mullins tried to take the charge. And Allen Feldhouse already in midseason form working the officials.
Yeah, Parker Mullins got the foul called on him. He just a tick late getting there. And like seeing that, Michael, from the free throw line early like that, 2 for 2. Get it started early in this one.
And Morton misses his first free throw, as the crowd doing their part in the game here tonight. Second free throw comes off, so Morton 0 for 2, and Harden goes up high to Sky for the rebound. Here comes Central on top 2-0. Skaggs crosses over at midcourt, bounces it over to Davis. Jalen Davis, what a end of the year he had last year, and he's got a defender all over him, and Aiden Sloan who picks up the personal. Now 2 team fouls on GRC here in the first 45 seconds.
Well, they're trying to play a very physical, bumping man-to-man defense right now, and officials basically saying we're not going to put up with that, as they've called 2 quick fouls.
Here's Skaggs, bounces it into Davis. Jalen leans in, jumper good.
Love his shot, Michael. What a shot.
He's pure, Tom, as pure as they come with the stroke. Here's Tanner Walton, bounces it out to now into the corner. A 3 on the way. It's Parrish coming off, and a rebound inside by Walton. He'll draw a foul. That's 2 quick team fouls each way, and I believe we're going to have our first sub of the game. Jaden West is going to come in for Madison Central, and Parker Mullins will have a quick seat.
Yeah, Parker picking up 2 quick ones here. That's not good. Not going to get any experience like that, so we get to see Jaden West now, though, which is a good thing.
Yeah, Mullins, not as strong as some of these kids, and kind of got bodied inside there as they come into Morton. He'll work against Will Harden on the right wing. 4-0 lead for Central. Over to Sloan. Over to Walton now. The transfer from LCA. He'll work against Todd. Crosses over, gets in the paint, spins away. In trouble. Todd, great defense. And the shot comes off Todd, able to secure the rebound. Central on top, 4-0 and looking for more. Here's Harden over to West.
Todd impressive in there on those boards.
West passes it over to Skaggs here on the near side. Trey to Davis here on the right wing. Jalen over to Jaden West. West crosses over, driving in, lays it off for Todd in the deep right corner. Edwards right there on him defensively. Edwards forces Todd to pick up his dribble. Now it's Harden. Back to Todd inside. What a feed inside to Skaggs. Trey bodies his way inside off the glass too hard. And Edwards grabs the rebound. He'll lead the break. Edwards over to Morton. And the pass is deflected out of bounds. Back over to Madison Central, I believe. Nope, they say GRC basketball.
Well, Feldhouse wanting a foul down at the other end, and he let that official know. He's still chatting him up here a little bit.
Aiden Sloan will trigger it in for the Cardinals. Comes into Walton. Walton pump fakes, gets Todd in the air, backs his way down, and out to Parrish. Now it's Morton up top. Jerome Morton, really good athlete, good player for the Cardinals. Gets inside, blocked by Harden. Will Harden doing his best Isaiah Cozart impression, Tom, as he swats that one away. Get the replay here, brought to you by Blue Restoration and Construction. Access denied by Will Harden.
Harden, a power force on the inside this year.
They come into Edwards. Good defense by Todd, but Edwards just too big inside. The basket good. It's 4-2 Madison Central. Indians have numbers. Todd up, and he got it blocked by Edwards at the other end. Harden comes in for the rebound, and Will's fouled going back up. It'll be 2 free throws as Walton picks up the personal.
Yeah, Tanner really wasn't the instigator on that play. He was just kind of standing there and got caught up in the melee and picked up the personal foul.
How good is Alex Carbosh on the camera, folks? Working right here next to us is Alex. He's got Will Harden here at the free throw line for 2 shots. And Harden makes the first.
There you go.
Round and around and around, and it goes. It'll drop right in. It's now 5-2 Central.
The
Indians.
Drano ball.
With now 4 points from the free throw line. Will Harden and Robbie Todd, each 2 of 2 at the line. It's a 6-2 lead for the Indians. Here comes Sloan up top to Morton. Morton working on Skaggs. Crosses over. Free throw line jumper. Comes off. West goes up high for the rebound. Jaden on the attack now, going the other way for Central. Davis has it for the Indians. He'll cross over, slow it down, now get in the paint. Jalen Davis lays it up and in.
Wow.
Davis now with 4, and quickly the other way come the Cardinals. Deep inside, laying it off for Edwards. His layup good. He's got all 4 for GRC. It's an 8-4 lead for Madison Central as Trey Skaggs comes up the floor. Skaggs double teamed and nearly threw it away. Todd's got it now, GRC. Dropped back for a moment, now comes back with a double team. Harden's got it to Davis. 3 on the way. Count it! Davis with 7 for the Indians. It's now 11-4 Madison Central.
He was waiting for me to come to a game, I think, man. That guy can shoot.
Here's Parrish, top scorer for Tates Creek last year. He'll drive in, too hard off the glass. Davis went up high for the rebound. Harden comes away with it. Will Harden, long pass up to West. West crosses over to Skaggs. Trey working his way in, laying it off the glass. Timeout Cardinals. 13-4 Madison Central here at home. And a quick 30-second timeout. We will take it with them and come back on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Life can be so
hectic.
The most important moment in my life
is my escape.
The moments when I'm free from all of the notifications.
The moments
when I'm with you.
You
are my escape.
Carissa Boutique. Simply unforgettable.
Exclusively at Gwen's Fine Jewelers in Richmond, Kentucky.
We're back here on WBON TV, Channel 9. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins. Our producer tonight is Gage Hill. Alex Carbosh working the camera for us here up top as Central drops back into man-to-man defense. They'll await Tanner Walton at the top of the key. Walton over to Edwards. Now Sloan to Paris. Davis nearly got a steal, and it goes off of Jalen out of bounds. Madison Central nearly got the turnover there, but the Cardinals will inbound across the way.
Michael, Jalen is so smooth. I mean, when he doesn't look like he's exerting, but, man, he can get up and down the floor and almost a steal.
Yeah, West nearly got one. The ball still loose. Todd's got it. Now Robbie Todd slows things down, hands it off to Davis. Open three, left corner, got it to go! Davis has got 10 for Central here in the first quarter. It's 16-4, Indians on top. Pass over to Morton. He'll work against Skaggs for the Cardinals. Now to Edwards inside. A smaller Jaden West on him. Good defense, but Edwards again just too big. He's got all 6 for GRC. And the Indians see their lead trimmed to 10. Here's Davis, double teamed, in trouble. Todd comes to relieve him at midcourt. Robbie in the corner, Harden. Harden hasn't got going yet. Todd inside on Edwards. Robbie backs his way down. Nice move and a nice finish by Todd. He's got 4. And Central back in front by 12. Here's Walton up with it over to Sloan. Sloan pulls for 3. The lefty way off, and the rebound to Will Harden. Outlet to Davis. Jalen off to Harden. Will spins his way inside, lost his footing and turned it over.
Yeah, that's too bad. Had the momentum going to the right, or left rather, and then he had to take that big step right, and he just, his weight took him on over, and he lifted that back foot.
Allen Feldhouse Jr. pleading his case. These two teams both competed in the state tournament last year. Madison Central, 11th region champions, beating Frederick Douglass. There's a 3 by Morton that comes off. West secures the board, outletting it to Davis. Jalen slows things down as he comes across the volleyball line. Now over to Trey Skaggs. Trey looking inside to Todd. Bounce pass over to Harden. A bad pass and a steal by Walton. And Tanner will lay it in as GRC cuts the lead back down to 10. 18-8, Indians in front.
Well, Walton's averaged 16 a game in the first 2 games. That's his first basket.
Davis, another 3. This time too short. Todd had the rebound but taken away by Parrish. Parrish still with it, and it's passed over to Walton. Tanner will work on West inside, and an offensive foul. Easy call there for the official. As it'll turn it over, back over to the Indians, and a couple of subs set to check in for GRC. It's number 25, Stanley Smothers, and number 3, Rashawn Hampton.
Well, Walton's got his second foul, Michael, and so he's the first one in trouble for GRC tonight.
Yep, and Maxwell quickly comes off the bench to check in for him. So 3 subs checking in for the Cardinals. Walton with 2, Parker Mullins with 2 for Madison Central. Here's West to Todd. Todd on the right wing. Dribbles left, over to Davis. Jalen, that's a shot he can make. He doesn't take it there. He'll bounce it over to Todd. Todd, bounce backdoor to Skaggs, and Trey will lay it in.
Wow.
Skaggs now has 4 with 90 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's Madison Central on top, 20-8 over the Cardinals of George Rogers Clark.
Todd has me a Monkeys guy tonight. I'm a believer.
There's Morton on the jump shot. It comes off. West and Smothers battling for it. Smothers comes away with it. Open 3 on the way. It's short, and Davis goes up high for the rebound. Jalen on the attack. Out to Harden. 3! It's coming off too hard, and the rebound hauled in by Maxwell of GRC. A nice move around Davis. Almost lost it. Now it's Sloan deep in the right corner. Aiden works it back to Maxwell. 52 seconds to play. The Cardinals will slow things down as Jalen Davis comes to pick up Sloan. Aiden going to work on him. Spins inside. What a play. What a pass. What a finish. Smothers gets his first 2 and a beautiful assist by Aiden Sloan. Harden up the floor. Bounce pass over to Skaggs. Trey back to Harden as Central beats the pressure. West inside to Todd. Robbie pump fakes. Double teamed. Lost it, and he's fouled as he tried to get it out top to Trey Skaggs. That's now the 5th team foul against GRC as we see the replay here. How about this pass as Sloan spins away, lays it off for Smothers, the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction replay. Back in the game for the Cardinals, number 12, that's Sam Parrish, who is scoreless.
Yeah, Sloan picked up his 2nd foul there, Michael, so another one in foul trouble.
Harden tried to draw the foul himself. Davis right there for the offensive rebound. His shot too hard. Maxwell clears it out. Indians with 2 open shots there inside the paint. Couldn't connect. Maxwell over to Parrish. Now it's to Morton. Morton held scoreless as well here in the opening period as Madison Central leads by 10. Morton going to work on Skaggs. In the paint at the baseline. Out to Parrish. 3 on the way. Is good. And the first quarter comes to an end. Some momentum swinging the way of the Cardinals. They score 5 straight to end the period. And it's 20-13, Madison Central after 1. We'll be right back on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
On WBON TV, it's Madison Central 20, GRC 13. At the end of the first quarter, Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, hope you and yours are having a happy holiday season here as we get closer to Christmas time. Tom, I will be sending you my Amazon wish list here when we get off the air tonight. So.
You already got mine. I wear a size 7 days at Panama City Beach.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see if it's in the Wallingford budget.
There you go.
Second quarter about to begin here in Richmond. Glad to have you along here, folks. Great crowd on hand. That's an important, too, for these kids. So happy to see more folks allowed back in the gymnasium. Here's a pass out to Morton. His 3 comes off. Smothers the rebound. He's got 4 big points off the bench for the Cardinals.
Stanley Smothers, S squared.
Todd nearly dunked one in himself, but the layup good for Robbie Todd. He's got 6. And the Indians back in front by 7, 22-15. Here's Morton, crosses over, gets in the lane. His layup good. He is such a good athlete. His first 2 points there, there'll be plenty more of those where that came from. As Harden bumped and fouled. That's a bad foul by Rashawn Hampton as he went over and kind of body checked Will Harden. Here's a replay. We look back at that foul by Hampton. Just kind of bumping into Will Harden. The next foul against the Cardinals will put the Indians in the bonus. So got to pay real close attention to that if you're a Cardinal fan. They come in to Todd. Robbie over to Jaden West. Now up top to Davis. Jalen going to work on the defense of Sam Parrish. Inside Todd working against Smothers. Robbie faces up. Double teamed and lost the handle, stolen away. GRC forces the turnover. And down by just 5. They bring it up the floor. Over to Parrish. Now it's Morton going to work on Davis. The Central sits back in the 2-3 zone. Parrish gets in the paint, and the jumper way off. Smothers another rebound, and he's fouled. That's one thing where the zone can hurt you, Tom, is on the offensive glass.
Yes.
GRC has had a couple of chances now for second chance points, and they'll inbound here with Morton, the lefty. Man-to-man defense. Out of the inbound for Madison Central. Wide open 3 for Hampton is no good. Ball tipped around. Smothers another rebound, but Harden able to corral it and take it away.
Well, Harden got drilled on the initial rebound and no call.
He'll try a 3 at the other end. That one was halfway down, finds a way to come out, and Morton will bring it up for GRC. Crosses over. Out to Parrish. He'll pump fake. Back to Hampton. His layup off the back of the rim and finds a seat down inside the basket. 22-19. GRC cutting into that lead. Todd, bounce pass into Harden. It's kicked out by Morton. And the Cardinals have some momentum right now as Aiden Sloan checks back in. Here's the replay again as you see a nice move by Hampton, the lefty, laying it up off the back of the rim. Jaden West up to Davis. Jalen looking around. Bounces it into Todd on the corner, on the elbow. Todd now up top to West. Jaden going to work on Parrish. Bad spacing right now by the Indians. 3 guys basically within 3 feet of each other. Davis drives in, lost the handle, stolen away. Cardinals in a hurry the other way. Bounce pass to Morton. His shot is good, and the Cardinals down by just one. 22-21, 5:40 to play here in this first half. A long pass up to Davis. The Cardinals have picked up the pressure as Skaggs bumped, gets in the lane, and a nice play by Trey Skaggs. He's played very well in the first half. Skaggs now with 6.
Yeah, that put it into an 8-2 run by GRC.
Here's Morton. Indians now dropping back in that zone. He'll try a 3. Too hard. Todd the rebound. Morton, not a great three-point shooter. He can knock that down, but Central living with that right now as they drop back in that 2-3 zone. We drop under 5 to play here in the first half. Here's Todd. Smothers all over him. It's Harden. Pump fakes. Will. No shot, but he will have the 1-and-1 bonus. Will Harden, Tom, I have not seen a high school basketball player in a long time do the little things like Will Harden does. Watch this pump fake. Got the defender in the air. They don't say he gets the shot off, but still in the bonus now is Madison Central. And Will Harden, who's a great free throw shooter, will shoot the 1-and-1 bonus. Makes the first. Harden, 3 points, all at the line here in the first half. And Smothers comes out. Edwards back in for GRC. Edwards with 6 to lead the way for the Cardinals at the moment. As Harden makes both free throws. Will now with 4. It's a 5-point Central lead. 4:50 to play here in the first half. Central back in this 2-3 zone. Parrish has it. Inside to Walton. Now Morton. 3 on the right wing. In and out. And West grabs the rebound. Jaden, long pass to Davis. Jalen blocked by Morton. And he's able to track it down, and the other way goes Jerome Morton. Crosses over on the baseline. Circles around. 3 by Walton is way off. And out of bounds it goes. Saved in by the Cardinals. Here comes West up the floor. Jaden hangs in the air and puts it in.
Love it.
It is back and forth, folks. You don't want to blink or you're going to miss some of the action here.
Euro step there by Jaden West for the deuce.
4:02 to play. Here's Parrish. Harden knocks it out. 28-21. Under 4 minutes to play in the first half. We knew it would be close. These two teams always seem to play a close game. They've played 31 times throughout the history of these two programs. Madison Central 18-13 against GRC throughout the years. Here's a 3 by Paris, his second of the game. Sam now with 6. It's 28-24 as Trey Skaggs works against the defense of Paris on the left sideline. Trey now crosses over. Skaggs over to Davis. Top of the key. Jalen back to Skaggs, the two juniors who were so good last year. West had it knocked away, got it back. He'll work it in, lost it again, turned it over, and it's going to be highlight time for Morton. He wasn't able to get all of it, but he's able to lay it in. It's now a 2-point lead, 28-26, Madison Central. Todd up the other way for Central in a hurry. Trey Skaggs over to Davis. Wide open 3. Going to come off, and a foul on Morton as he reaches over Robbie Todd on the rebound. Whew. Catch our breaths, Tom.
Yeah, I know it. Get you tuned up here on your first game back this year.
Still haven't recovered from Disney World. Chasing around a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'll do that to you, I guess. That's the second foul on Morton. That could be big as we go into the second half. He comes out for the moment as Robbie Todd makes the first free throw. You got to think, being a coach's son, Robbie Todd's probably going to be a good free throw shooter. His dad, Greg, the head coach of the EKU women's basketball team.
Get out there and shovel that driveway and shoot your free throw.
Misses that one as GRC brings it up down by 3. 2:50 to play here in this second quarter.
How do I know that? I witnessed it as a high school senior. I witnessed it.
West nearly deflecting the pass as they sit back in the 3-2 zone. Davis on the top part of it. Sloan gets inside, passes it over into Walton now in the paint. Walton turns around and finishes the first points of the game for Tanner Walton. It's now a 1-point lead for Madison Central. 2:20 to play.
Did you see that, Jim Bob?
Here's Skaggs to Davis. Jalen was hot in the first quarter. He has cooled off immensely here this period. Skaggs, they'll let him shoot a 3. Trey, too hard, and rebound tipped around. It's loose and controlled by Aiden Sloan. The smallest player on the floor comes to get it. To Walton for a 3. It's going to rattle home, and the Cardinals, with 5 straight from Walton, take the lead. It's 31-29 GRC.
Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Jim Bob.
Here's Skaggs with it. Into Todd. Todd going to work on Edwards. The Indians' offense kind of stagnant right now. Davis to Harden. Will pump fake, double teamed, over to West. West, he'll try a 3. Way off. Harden right there for the rebound. And a great job by Will Harden to come in and clean up the miss from West. It's tied at 31 apiece with 1:20 to play here in the first half.
I like that poem, man. Clean up the mess from West.
Was a poet and didn't even know it. Here's Walton again for GRC. 5 straight from him. Gets inside, long pass over to Parrish. He's got 2 threes here in the first half. Now back to Hampton. Swung around over to Aiden Sloan. Todd up to Edwards. He'll try a 3. It's good. The big man showing off the reins. Edwards had 6 in the first quarter. He's got 3 here in the second. 9 points total. Davis, he'll try a 3. Big answer from Davis. First points this period for Davis. They come at a big moment to tie us back up at 34-34. 30 seconds to play here in the first half.
13 now for Jalen.
Here's a pass over to Walton. Tanner to Sloan. He'll try a 3. It's in and out. Long rebound controlled by Harden. He'll throw it away.
Oh.
Was trying to feed it to Davis on the outlet and threw it behind him with 15 seconds to play. GRC can hold for the final shot as Jerome Morton, their star player, checks back into the ball game. Tied at 34. Everybody on their feet on this side of the floor as Morton comes across midcourt. Skaggs will defend on the right side. Now it's Walton against Harden. Back to Morton. He'll work on Todd. Gets in the paint. Lays it off the glass and in. And at the half, GRC will lead it by 2. It's 36-34. Cardinals on top. We will step aside for a short commercial break. We'll come back here for the Bishop's small engine repair halftime show and run down those first half stats here on WBON TV, Channel 9.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-thru and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
Life can be so
hectic.
The most important moment in my life
is my escape.
The moments when I'm free from all of the notifications.
The moments
when I'm with you.
You
are my escape.
Carissa Boutique. Simply unforgettable.
Exclusively at Gwen's Fine Jewelers in Richmond, Kentucky.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
It's frustrating when something unexpected happens to our vehicles. That's why Chris Thorne and the staff at CT Diesel Repair are here to ease that burden. They offer roadside service, can come haul your vehicle to the shop, and will keep you updated throughout the entire process. One thing that keeps our vehicles performing at their highest level is the tires we put on them. CT Diesel has great deals on tires right now, just in time for the colder weather ahead. Mention this ad and get a free rotating balance with any oil change at CT Diesel Repair. Visit ctdiesel.us for more information.
For over 40 years, Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory in Berea have been helping families through the hardest times in their lives. With traditional burial planning to cremation, the folks at Lake's can help you honor your loved ones with final arrangements. Lake's can also help pre-plan now. Let your family members know what you want and help ease their burden. Visit lakesfuneralhome.com to learn how easy it can be to pre-plan. Lake's Funeral Home and Crematory, the only on-site crematory in Madison County.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Is Burford?
We're back here on WBON TV. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins. To answer your question, Tom, no, Samantha not here tonight.
Oh, okay.
She is at an award ceremony. They're having a big 40th anniversary thing for Richmond Tourism. She's there tonight doing a story on that.
Good.
She will be with us on Friday night. We are going to have a big game Friday. Madison Central, Madison Southern girls will face off Friday evening over at Berea College. And then next week, the boys will play. Southern Central boys playing next week over at Berea College. So two big games coming up here in the next week or so. But I tell you what, it's been a fun game here thus far. Back and forth we go. Jerome Morton's basket there right at the end of the first half, giving GRC a 2-point lead. We look back at the first half highlights here by Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Call 859-353-1133 to learn more about what Bluegrass Restoration and Construction can do for you here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show. Tom, Central kind of got stagnant there about midway through that second quarter. Had about a 2 or 3 minute stretch where they just could not get anything going offensively. Davis hit a big three to kind of stem the tide for the moment, but it's a 36-34 lead for GRC at the half. Here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show at Bishop's, the variety of outdoor power equipment is second to none. You can go online to bishopsmallenginerepair.com or visit them on North Estill Avenue here in Richmond and see all the latest brands available by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. At the half, we see the 2-point lead for GRC. They were led in scoring by Edwards, who had 9, really spreading the ball around. And when you got a team like they do, Tom, they have got weapons all over the place. You can do that. You got 9 points from Edwards, 8 points from Morton, 6 from Parrish. Walton had 7 there in the first half. So those guys getting the job done. They also got 4 points from Smothers off the bench, and Hampton with 2 points off the bench to round out the scoring there for the Cardinals in the first half. They only had 2 turnovers, so played a very clean game. And even though they didn't come out of the gate fast, Tom, they were able to kind of stem the tide. They fought back, trailed by, I think, at 12 points at one point. They trailed by 12, but were able to come back, overcome all that, and lead by 2 at the half.
Yeah, they're in this second quarter. They were able to finally connect on the 3 ball, which really, really helped them. They only had the 1 from Parrish there in the first quarter, but then Parrish and Walton and Edwards, all three had three-pointers in the second quarter. And they were down in the teens as far as their percentage, but they're now at, 28.6%. And Madison Central, 33.3% from three-point range, and they were much better than that in the first quarter.
Yeah, Davis hit all three of the three-pointers for Madison Central. He was 3 of 5 from deep. The Indians got 13 points from Davis with a pair of rebounds. Jaden West, 2 points, 4 rebounds. And a big first half for both Todd and Harden as they try to clean the boards. Harden already nearly a double-double. He's got 6 points, 7 rebounds. Robbie Todd, 7 points, 3 boards, and a good first half from Trey Skaggs as well. He had 6 there in the first half. But the Indians, 6 turnovers, Tom. You got to clean that up against a team like GRC who will show you some pressure.
Absolutely, and they're not going to let up at all throughout the remainder of the game. They're going to be relentless with it, and going to be interesting to see how Parker Mullins responds coming out here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mullins got in some early foul trouble, and Central did not go back to the bench. After he went out of the game, they brought Jaden West in. They did not make another sub the entire way. And I think the biggest difference right now has been the depth of each team. You can see how deep GRC is and how, well, the opposite of that, how not deep Madison Central is, really only going to Jaden West off the bench. So it'll be interesting to see how this second half shakes out. It's a 2-point lead for the Cardinals at the moment. We'll step aside and come back here on the Bishop's Small Engine Repair Halftime Show, here live on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop's Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Chevy is taking people lots of places this holiday.
We're going sledding!
We're going to find the perfect tree.
We're going to Nana.
Let your Chevy dealer take you there with Chevy Red Tags, where the price you see is the price you pay.
Happy holidays from Chevy.
Find new places, find new roads. Very well qualified buyers may also be eligible to get 2.49% financing plus $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado. And you may qualify for $500 bonus cash on most Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups when you find your red tag.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today. With no payments for 6 months and low rates, there's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Back here on WBON TV, Channel 9. Folks, don't forget to join us every weekday afternoon live at 5 on Richmond's very own Channel 9, the new television station for Madison and surrounding counties. We have your local news, weather, and sports every afternoon live at 5. We hope you're tuning us in and check it out every day. And thanks for all of the Channel 9 news team as well. Thank you from all of us here at WBON TV, Channel 9. As we get a good look there of Alan Feldhaus Jr., the legendary coach, Hall of Famer, no doubt about it there. Alan Feldhaus Jr., as he tries to get his team to come from behind now to start this second half. Down by 2 as the third quarter about to begin here in Richmond. We appreciate you joining us here on the Bishop Small Engine Repair Halftime Show. Back to action. It's Will Harden with it for Central. Over to Todd. Robbie going to work in on Morton. Now over to Parker Mullins. To Trey Skaggs. Back to Mullins. Parker finds Harden. They go inside to Todd. Going to work on Edwards. Todd, a nice move.
Oh.
The lefty finish as he gets the jumper to fall.
Skyhook.
Todd having a good game. It's 9 points now for Robbie as Morton goes to work on the other end. We're tied at 36. Walton working on Harden. Tanner had a good first half as well. Had a really good second quarter to help give GRC the lead as now Morton works on Mullins. Bounces it back up top to Aiden Sloan as Josh Cook, the head coach, has them reset. The layup won't go, and Central the other way in a hurry. Trey Skaggs comes across midcourt. Crosses over, out to Mullins. Parker up top to Todd. Robbie picks up his dribble in a dangerous place, finds Davis for some relief. Now it's Trey Skaggs. Back to Todd. He'll pump fake. Robbie to Harden. Corner three. Back of the rim, coming off. Davis fighting for it. Edwards just too big, able to take it away.
Height played a big advantage there.
Here's Walton at the other end, and Tanner with the finish. And back in front goes GRC.
Did you see that, Grandpa?
Oh, Waltons. That's a good movie back in the day, or a good show back in the day.
Yeah, it was.
My mom used to love the Waltons.
That's John Boy out there right now.
Harden got a big size advantage on Aiden Sloan. Will to Todd. A little 15-footer from the corner. Too hard. Davis able to track down the rebound, lost the handle, and turned it over. And a blocking foul called against Parker Mullins. That's his third.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And Feldhouse
Be
not
careful.
happy with the call as we look at the rebound here by Davis. Kind of just bumped into Walton and lost the handle. That's one thing Davis has got to get better at. He's only a junior. That will come, but he's got to get in the weight room and work hard. And Davis, who is a football player as well, we'll see that kind of come with time as he lost the handle there and turned it over back to GRC. They've got the basketball with a 2-point lead and 6:10 remaining in this third quarter.
Michael, I thought Coach had a good gripe right there on that call.
Walton nearly traveled with it. Sloan back up top with it for GRC as he slows things down once again to reset the offense. He'll dribble inside. Lay it off to Edwards. Edwards blocked from behind by Davis, but the foul against Jalen will send Trent Edwards to the free throw line. It'll be 2 free throws coming up for the big man who had a good first half. Edwards led the team in scoring, but how about this? The 6'7" big man, only 1 rebound there in the first half, Tom.
That's good for Madison Central.
Misses the free throw, does Edwards, the first of 2. He'll have another after the foul by Davis. I believe that was his first. Trent goes 1 of 2. It's a 3-point lead for GRC. They come into Mullins. Nearly stepped out of bounds with it. Over to Harden. Harden bounces it over to Mullins. Parker, double team, long pass to Davis. Davis slows it down. He waits for Mullins. Now over to Skaggs. Up top, Davis has it. Jalen to Harden. Will finds his way in. Throws it up off the glass. Won't go. Kind of out of control on the shot. And Morton will lay it in at the other end. It's a 5-point lead for GRC. After Central tied it up at 36, the Cardinals have scored 5 straight. And now Central needs an answer. Skaggs to Davis, threw it away. Another unforced turnover and a timeout, Madison Central.
Yeah, they need it.
30-second timeout. We will keep it right here, Tom, as the Indians struggling out of this break. Now, a 5-point lead for GRC, and they'll have the basketball when they come out of this timeout. But you can see Coach Feldhouse just saying, guys, what are we doing? Let's settle things down. Let's run our offense. Let's try to find a flow, because after that first quarter where they played so well, they had been unable to do just that. Let's find the flow offensively.
Yeah, they've only scored 2 points here in the third quarter. It's a 5-2 run by GRC to take their lead here. But, man, oh, man, it's, that was a mental mistake, the throwaway there just a few moments ago. So let's see if, maybe just a break for a second and see if they can't get their head straight here.
Yeah, and 6 turnovers isn't bad in the first half, but you got to take care of the basketball. If you commit 6 and only force 2, that's a big difference. Here's Sloan open for 3. It's a big shot, and GRC extends their lead to 8, 44-36, an 8-0 run by the Cardinals. Davis double teamed to Harden. Will leans in, throws it inside to Todd. Todd double teamed. Back out to Harden. Open 3, we need it, we get it. Big 3 by Harden, a good answer there by Central.
Yeah, much needed that time.
Ends an 8-0 run by the Cardinals as Walton comes up the floor for GRC. Gives it off to Melton. He'll drive in, out of control, and a blocking foul called against Harden. And Feldhouse, all he can do is smile as he didn't like the call.
I didn't either. I've agreed with him on about, 2 of the 3 calls that Coach Feldhouse has really questioned.
Morton at the free throw line makes the first. He was 0 of 2 early on in the first quarter at the charity stripe, but he makes the first of 2 here as Jaden West checks back in for Mullins. It's Harden, West, Skaggs, Todd, and Davis in the game for Madison Central. Morton misses another. He's only 1 of 4 at the free throw line, but the Cardinals holding on to a 6-point lead. Harden with it for Central. Long pass to West. Into Todd. Robbie leans in, and a nice finish once again by Robbie Todd. He's got 4 in the quarter.
Big point right there is get that ball down quick, break that pressure. You get an easy basket on the other end.
Morton leans in. Edwards so big. Inside, a block from behind by Todd, and Davis on the break. And a reach-in foul from behind on Morton, and I believe that will be his 3rd as Jerome tried to slap it away from Davis. As we look back at the block by Todd, there it is. Davis has got it, and watch Morton here commit the foul. Slaps at it and hits the back elbow of Jalen Davis to commit the personal. And that is the 3rd on Morton.
Yeah, he's in a little bit of trouble here.
I come into Todd, top of the key. Indians need some points. Skaggs to Harden. Will got the defense in the air, and that is on Morton. Again, his 4th. A big play there by Will Harden, who is so good with the head fake, the pump fake, to get the defender in the air and draw the 4th personal foul on Jerome Morton.
We won't see him for a while, I do believe.
Here's Harden at the free throw line. Misses the first. Kind of rushed that one, it looked like, Tom.
Yeah, he was off balance when he shot it, too.
Will now 4 of 4, or 4 of 5 now at the line after missing that one. Makes the 2nd. Big shot. Harden is what we called him last year. He was so good, so clutch, so smooth. Him and Davis, when they get going from 3, Central is really hard to beat. Here's Walton, going to work in the paint on Todd. Blocked by Todd. Robbie Todd got the rebound. Over to Davis, threw it away. Todd just a little bit too fast there, out of control, and turned it over. And with 3.5 to play in this 3rd quarter, Central down by 3.
Yeah, he just thought Davis was going to cut to the basket, and, he led him a little bit like you would have passed in football and went out of bounds.
Sloan up top to Parrish. West switches off on Parrish. It's out to Walton. Back to Parrish near the midcourt line. Parrish now going to set the offense up. He'll dribble right, kick it out. A 3 on the way by Maxwell. Too hard. Parrish went up over Jaden West, which is very hard to do to get that offensive rebound.
He's got springs, man.
West forgot to box him out. And the offensive rebound gives GRC another chance as Sloan working on Davis. Out to Walton. Walton pump fakes out to Sloan. He'll reset. Now slows it down. Going to work on Todd. Spins inside. Todd, good defense. Stays right down on him. Did not go for the pump fake. And GRC resets with Walton up top. Walton crosses over. Back to Sloan. Aiden works his way in. Lost the handle. We got a jump ball. Should be a jump ball. It is. And possession arrow will keep it on this end. Madison Central down by 3. 2:25 to play And Aiden Sloan will trigger it in for the Cardinals of George Rogers Clark. He'll come into Parrish. Good defense by Davis staying right with him. Parrish, a good shooter. The top scorer at Tates Creek last year, transferring over to GRC. Here's Maxwell. Hands it off to Aiden Sloan. Now back to Parrish. GRC taking their time here offensively. They've had the ball for a long time, and Parrish got around the defense of Davis and laid it in. 47-42, a 5-point Cardinal lead. As Trey Skaggs brings it up for Central. Looking into Todd. Up top he goes to Jaden West. West has been quiet offensively tonight. Now Davis has it. Jalen out to West. West thought better of a three. Finds Harden. Now over to Skaggs. Trey to Davis at the elbow. Jumper is good, and Davis another jumper. The first points of the second half for Davis, and a timeout GRC. 47-44, timeout Cardinals. Will step aside and come back here on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Skaggs now.
Back here on WBON TV, Channel 9. We're glad to have you along here, folks. Only streaming tonight. The game on Friday will be on the TV channel as well. We welcome you in back to Richmond, Kentucky, where the Cardinals of GRC holding on to a 3-point lead here with 92 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Walton going to work on Skaggs. Gets in the paint. Floater, too hard. Got his own rebound over 2 defenders and blocked from behind with a foul against Madison Central.
Yeah, they're going to get number 11, Jaden West, on this one.
So 2 shots for Tanner Walton as we look back at the block here. See how clean it was. It looked clean up top, but might have got somebody underneath. And
well, they called it on Harden.
So Will was in front of Walton. He picks up the foul, and Tanner misses the free throw.
Wow.
GRC was 0 of 2 in the first half from the free throw line. They haven't been much better here in the second half as Walton splits a pair.
Yeah, they've split 6 free throws here, Michael.
3 of 6 here in the second half. With Edwards, Walton, and Morton all going 1 of 2 at the line when they've stepped up there. West drives in. What a layup on the reverse.
Oh, little showtime. Jaden West.
He's got 4 in the game, and that may have been the prettiest bucket thus far from anyone tonight as West went reverse, and laid it in.
4 hops this time.
Here's Parrish out to Hampton. His 3 comes off, and Smothers able to tip it back out. Another offensive rebound down to Maxwell. Todd with a rejection. And 2. A tie-up and a foul on Maxwell.
2-hand rejection. Not one. Both paws up in the air, right back at you.
Robbie Todd, a nice block there, Tom, and Central starting to gain some momentum again here as we close out this third period. 48-46. Indians down by 2, and Will Harden will trigger it in for Madison Central.
My first chance to see Todd, and I'm a believer.
Here's Skaggs going to work on Parrish. Got to take care of the basketball. Skaggs all the way up the floor, gets to the right wing, lays it off for Davis. Davis working on Maxwell. Lost it, turns it over. Davis has got to be stronger with the ball. Alan Feldhaus coming out to talk to his junior all the way out on the floor, saying be strong with the basketball, make a quicker decision. And that time the turnover will allow GRC to hold for the final shot possibly. Walton says, forget that, I'm taking the jumper, and he makes it. The floater is good. It's a 4-point Cardinal lead as Central back up to West. Jaden on the attack, and he's fouled.
Mary Ellen, did you see my little jumper in the paint?
Tanner Walton has got 5 points in the third quarter. He had 7 in the first half. And now 2 big free throws coming up for West as Central tries to end the third period on a high note. Jaden rattles home the first.
Gravity.
Parker Mullins in for Will Harden. Don't want Will to pick up a cheap foul here to end the quarter.
That was the John Mayer free throw. Gravity.
The song references from the morning DJ, folks. Here's West.
Oh.
Misses that one. Smothers the rebound. Here comes Aiden Sloan with 7 seconds to play. Sloan on the attack. Lays it off. 3 on the way. And it comes off. Rebound to Walton, but he won't get the shot off in time. And the third quarter comes to an end. Josh Cook acting like that shot should have counted. It wasn't even close as the quarter comes to an end. A 3-point lead for GRC. After 3, we'll come right back on WBON TV Channel 9.
Here are some helpful tips to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace, in a filter grill, or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system, like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
Life can be so
hectic.
The most important moment in my life
Is my escape.
the moments when I'm free from all of the notifications,
The moments
when I'm with you,
you.
are my escape.
Carissa Boutique. Simply unforgettable.
Exclusively at Gwen's Fine Jewelers in Richmond, Kentucky.
Back here on WBON TV, a 3-point lead for GRC after 3. Madison Central will have the basketball down 50-47. And the Indians sending Todd, Harden, West, Davis, and Skaggs out there to begin this fourth quarter. Still no Jerome Morton out there for the Cardinals. Tom picked up his 4th foul early on in that third quarter, but you got to give credit to the Cardinals. They're able to stem the tide without one of their top players. West up to Harden. Will looking inside, finds Robbie Todd. He'll work on Smothers. Now over to West. Jaden bumped and fouled, and that's a bad foul on Hampton once again. Rashawn just reaching in, committing the personal. That's now 5 team fouls against the Cardinals. Harden now to inbound. Got to have some help. He comes into West. Nearly a 5-second violation against Central. Davis over to Skaggs. Trey sets the offense up near midcourt for Madison Central. Down by 3 to begin this fourth quarter. Here's West. Good defense by Walton, not allowing Harden to get position on him. Now it's Todd going to work on Smothers.
I like that matchup there.
West for 3. Off the back of the rim, bounces around and goes out of bounds, and GRC will throw it in. Another bad possession offensively for Central. Tom, I don't think that's the shot Allen Feldhaus was looking for.
No.
Settling there, if you will. As GRC, the 3-point lead and the basketball. Walton going to work on Harden. Driving in, Harden got a piece of the ball and a piece of the back of the head of Tanner Walton, and free throws coming up for the transfer from LCA, who's had a good third quarter. That's the 4th now on Harden as well. And again, the depth of Madison Central. Talked about it on the Orthopedic Sports and Physical Therapy Injury Report as Walton makes the free throw. Not much there on the bench for Allen Feldhaus Jr. He brings back in Parker Mullins for Harden, and that's a big offensive weapon no longer in the game for both teams, with Morton on the bench for the Cardinals and now Will Harden sitting out for Madison Central.
I'm 3 for 4, Grandpa.
Walton. It makes both, right?
Yes.
Central on the other end. Trey Skaggs, a nice finish over Smothers.
There you go. Need him badly.
Trey's got 8 in the game. Now, if you can get, 8 and 6 rebounds from Skaggs, 8 points, you would take that all night long as Walton forces his way in on Skaggs and scores once again. And Tanner Walton starting to exert some dominance here in this ball game.
I'm doing really well, Mary Ellen. Did you see that basket?
Davis up top to West. Jaden. West over to Mullins. Now Davis had it ripped away, and Aiden Sloan at the other end for GRC. Good job by Davis to not allow the pass to go underneath. Would have been an easy basket for somebody for GRC. They had about 3 guys back there for an easy layup. Here's Sloan to inbound for the Cardinals. Comes to Parrish deep in the right corner. Davis there on him. Davis holding on to that right knee. It's taped up pretty heavily. Now Parrish working on Todd. Out to Hampton. Another 3. This one is good.
Wow.
And that's a big shot by Rashawn Hampton. And the lead up to now 8 for the Cardinals. Central needs an answer offensively. With no Will Harden in the game, who do you go to? Davis with it on the right wing. Into the corner to Mullins. Back to Davis. Davis going to work in on Sloan. Turned it over. Stolen away by Hampton. Hampton up and in. It's a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. And a timeout, I believe, for Alan Feldhouse Jr. as he is not happy. Another turnover for the Madison Central Indians leads to an easy fast break and a full timeout by the Indians. We'll come right back here on WBON TV, Channel 9.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Can you get into your doctor's office the day you call? The best medical practitioner is there when you need them. At White House Clinics, all patients get easy VIP access to exceptional care. Right now, White House physicians are accepting new patients in Jackson, Madison, Estill, Rockcastle, and Garrett counties. Go to whitehouseclinics.com or one of our 9 state-of-the-art facilities to request a new patient appointment.
Back here at Madison Central High School, Tom, where GRC has built a 10-point lead. They led by 3 at the end of 3, and that lead now to double figures. Turnover is the big issue here for the Indians in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you see how important it is to have Harden in the basketball game. When he's out, it's a little bit different team out there.
Yeah, Harden still on the bench as the GRC pep section asks why so quiet to the Madison Central pep section. That's one thing that was missed last year was the crowd, especially those student sections. They're back here this year and glad to see it. Here's Trey Skaggs with it for Central. Bounces it into Davis. Davis guarded by Sloan. Jalen. Over to Skaggs, deep in the corner to Todd. See if they can get Todd going offensively. Robbie backs his way down to Trey Skaggs. Skaggs in the paint. Nice finish by Skaggs to get him in the double figures. Trey now with 10.
Love that move. He commits and he just takes it all the way to the hole.
Showing confidence. That's a big thing for Trey Skaggs. Here's Walton going to work on Todd. Tanner, a really good ball game. He's been scoring about 4 points in each quarter for GRC. Nice layoff to Smothers, who lays it in. Central paying so much attention to Tanner Walton, and the layup puts the lead back to 10, 61-51, and Central's got to find some points and some stops here in the next few minutes. Skaggs going to work his way in. Up top to Todd. Robbie over to West. On the right wing. Jaden finds Davis up top. Jalen on the attack. Lost his footing. Out to West. Now back up top to Todd. Good defense by the Cardinals. They go back inside to Todd. He'll face up on Smothers. Pump fake. 2 dribbles in the paint. And the floater is short. And GRC able to corral it. And they'll come up to the floor with a 10-point lead. And Jerome Morton back in the ball game for GRC. Morton will dribble left. Over to Parrish. Parrish to Sloan. Sloan to Walton as Robbie Todd picks him up. Walton on the drive. Out to Parrish. A 3 from the corner. Too hard, and Davis grabs the rebound for Central. Up the floor to Skaggs. Central's got to score quickly here. Get some offense going. Skaggs Out to Davis. Jalen forces his way in and draws the foul. The Cardinal crowd, which is in full force here tonight, right in front of us and behind us, Tom. We're in enemy territory. As we see Davis slow to get up after the foul here by Parrish. You see a good drive by Davis and kind of planted hard on his right leg, and that's where I think the issue came in, starting to grab on that right knee, and we'll see just how long Will Harden will stay out of this ball game, and I believe he's set to come back in now. Some big free throws here from Davis. Makes the first. A quiet second half for Jalen Davis, who he burst onto the scene. Had some good games last year, but Tom, in that win over Lexington Catholic here in this gymnasium last year in the first round of the 11th region tournament, what a performance he put on. I think he had 36 points. The sophomore at the time was a big reason that Madison Central went on to win the 11th region championship. Now trying to pick up where he left off in that game. And Morton steps out. They called a timeout. Wow, a heads-up play there by Morton and Coach Cook to call the timeout. They'll get it, and they'll have the basketball when we come back on top by 8. 3:23 to play on WBON TV.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Hometown Dental prides themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology. In a time where safety and their customers' well-being is of the highest importance, Hometown Dental is taking every precaution necessary, like by allowing patients to fill out their paperwork online before coming in for their first visit. Visit HometownDentalRichmond.com to see what sets Hometown Dental apart from the rest. They accept most insurances and want you to know they are here to help. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, or visit their offices in Stanford and Lancaster.
Back on WBON TV as we bring you the action here in Madison Central and GRC, two of the top 10 teams in the preseason polls in the state. As Edwards able to go up and get it over Skaggs. Layup won't go, and Todd grabs the rebound. Central needs some offense here, down by 8 as we get set to dip under 3 minutes to play. Skaggs working in, and what a play. A big game tonight by Trey Skaggs. He has got 6 here in the quarter, and that's where the lead sits right now for GRC.
Yep.
Walton with it for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's a great drive, Michael. Again, he sets his mind to it. He takes it in, and he scores.
Walton at the free throw line. Going to work his way in, lay it off to Parrish, and the layup good. Central back in that 2-3 zone, and Will Harden really couldn't go after him because he would have picked up his 5th foul. Up top, Davis has it. Nobody picks him up. The defender falls. Davis, 3! For Jalen Davis. 5 big points in the last minute or so for Davis. And that lead is now at 5, 63-58, and a quick timeout by Alan Feldhouse. It's a full timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come right back on WBON TV.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury. I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, the health and safety of our patients is important. Along with following CDC guidelines, we have added a JADE unit, a medical-grade air purifier in every operatory. Our new patient special, x-rays, exam, cleaning, and fluoride is only $99. We offer patients single-visit restorations on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. We are equipped to handle all your dental needs from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. Call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
5-point lead for GRC as we come out of the timeout. 2:29 to play. Madison Central trying to come back in this ball game. They'll go with a 2-2-1 kind of half-court trap with Morton, who gets it across the timeline. Over to Sloan. Now Walton to Edwards. Edwards lays it in. And they found a way to beat that defense by the Indians, and the lead back to 7. Now Davis with it for Central.
Yeah,
Jalen.
Film study did a lot right there.
Harden now with it up top. He'll lay it off for West. Jaden lost his footing. Tough shot and puts it in. That's a tough shot for Jaden West. But 2 big points for Central to answer quickly, and the lead back to 5.
I want to get the Calliope out when he takes a shot, man.
Now Central going with a 1-3-1 kind of press defense here. Got to watch that back line again as Todd able to get the steal to Harden, to West, to Davis. 3! Got it to go! 2-point lead for GRC. Shades of the game against Catholic on a play that looked just like that. And the lead is 2 for the Cardinals. Sloan over to Morton. Morton picked up his dribble, in trouble, and stolen away by West. Jaden on the attack, crosses over at midcourt to Todd, and Todd blocked by Edwards and a foul. Edwards came in to block the shot and picks up the personal. Check out the defense here. Jaden West showing off the length and the ability to get it up the floor. Nice pass to Todd. Great closing speed by Edwards, but he got all hand, and Robbie Todd will shoot 2 big free throws to try to tie this game up at 65. Edwards picks up the personal, and with 1:11 to play, 2 big free throws coming up from Todd, and he misses the first.
Oh, he can't. Gotta make them, guys.
That's the second miss of the game for Todd. And again, Tom, it looked like he rushed it. Him and Harden are so good at the free throw line, but once a piece tonight, they've kind of rushed the free throw. This time, much more relaxed, but he still missed it. And the rebound to Walton. 2 big free throws from Todd that come off. And GRC clinging to a 2-point lead as we dip under 1 minute to play here in the ball game.
I'm digging this 1-3-1 defense.
Here's Walton. Back over to Sloan. GRC being very patient here with it. Back over to Walton. Down inside, ball deflected. Parrish tried to save it. Stolen away by Skaggs. Trey with Morton coming up behind him. Trey all the way up. Missed a layup. It's deflected out to GRC. Central has had their chances here tonight, and Feldhouse is livid at a no call. And a timeout by the Cardinals as the crowd standing here making it hard for our cameraman to get a good shot. But 2 missed chances, 2 free throws, and then a layup here by Skaggs. Tom, he had Harden on the other end, but Edwards was right there making it hard for him to see as Feldhouse comes back over to the huddle here. A good shot of the bench.
Standing's not bad, Michael, but when you stand up on the seat in front of you,
that's the bad part.
That makes it tough.
Down by 2 is Madison Central. And the Indians had 2 free throws by Robbie Todd that came out, and a layup there by Trey Skaggs that came out that has allowed GRC to hold on to this lead. What a game it's been here tonight, folks. We appreciate you joining us here. Happy holidays to you and your family as we bring you the WBON TV Game of the Week for the first time this week. We'll have another game on Friday night as 2 of our coverage area teams square off in Madison Central and Madison Southern in girls basketball on Friday.
Michael, George Rogers Clark plays at home on Thursday, but Pendleton County's coming in. They'll give them a game.
Yeah.
So going to be interesting to see how they play in that game when they're at home. We've got Bryan Station coming in on Friday night, 7:30.
Here's Sloan with it for the Indians, or for the Cardinals, excuse me. Sloan looking around, double teamed, now back over to Walton, back to Sloan. Central in this defense, they forced a couple of turnovers here. They go down to Parrish, back over to Sloan. 15 seconds, Central has to foul, and it's Sloan who they foul up top. And they got 1 more foul to even get them into the bonus.
Yeah, I was looking at free throw percentage. It's so early in the year. Morton 1 for 5. Edwards was 1 for 2 coming in. Everybody else was 60% or above.
So Sloan fouled again. He'll shoot a pair here of the 1-and-1. Got to make the first to get the second. As Davis picks up his second foul. 2 quick ones there on Davis.
This will be Sloan's first trip to the free throw line this season.
Got a box out if he misses. He does not miss. That one rolled around and finally drops in.
Heart attack free throw. Had people from both sides holding their chest after that one.
Second free throw for Sloan. That one comes out. Rebound to Harden. Central needs a 3. Will bring it up the floor. Trying to find Davis. He's got him. Jalen in trouble. Spins 3 short. Todd the rebound. Out to Harden. We got a step on the out-of-bounds line. Will Harden tried to get a shot off, but they say Robbie Todd on the pass stepped out of bounds. And the turnover will give it back to GRC with 3.3 to play. They get it into Walton. That'll be your ball game. Foul on Harden. Unless Walton misses the front end here, the Cardinals will come here and defeat Madison Central. And that's the 5th on Harden. Tell you what, Tom, it's been a fun night here in Richmond. Alan Feldhouse still talking to the official down here.
Who they got shooting? Is it Walton?
Yeah, it'll be Walton shooting the 1-and-1 bonus. And the first one is good, and that'll do it. GRC will pick up the victory. One more free throw for Walton to try to ice this one and add to his point total. Makes them both 5-point lead with 1.2 to play. Todd inbounds to Davis. Shot won't even attempt it. And Madison Central falls here at home 68-63, your final score. What a ball game. GRC comes here and picks up the victory over a very good Madison Central basketball team. And Tom, these two teams with eyes on a bigger prize later in the year, but was a fun one here tonight early on in the season.
Yeah, great game. You know, we knew what was going to be a problem as far as bench players coming in for the Indians, and it played out that way with some foul trouble early.
Final score, 68-63. We will send it back to the station and come back here in 3 minutes to wrap it up and put a bow on this one on WBON TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Get the money you need now. Apply for a home equity line of credit at Cumberland Valley National Bank today with no payments for 6 months and low rates. There's never been a better time to tap into your home's equity.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
Life can be so hectic. The most important moment in my life
is my escape.
The moments when I'm free from all of the notifications.
The moments
when I'm with you.
You
are my escape.
Carissa Boutique. Simply unforgettable.
Exclusively at Gwen's Fine Jewelers in Richmond, Kentucky.
At Madison Drug, Charles and his staff know your time is valuable and will work to get you in and out quickly. We have a convenient drive-through and offer free delivery. For vaccinations, just walk right in, no appointment necessary. Madison Drug, Richmond's hometown pharmacy.
Back here in Richmond, Kentucky on WBON TV, it's Madison Central High School, where Madison Central falls to GRC 68-63, your final score. We are here live on the Hometown Dental post-game show. Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond with several locations in Central Kentucky. Visit hometowndentalrichmond.com to see everything that Hometown Dental can do for you. You mentioned WBON TV. You'll get free exams and x-rays and $100 off of that Zoom whitening treatment, Tom. Those Christmas pictures will look even better if you got that whiter teeth. So get on over to Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond and mention us. Get those great deals right now for this holiday season. It is a 5-point win for GRC as Madison Central, Tom, falls to 1-2 on the season. And I still think that there's some stuff that the Indians will figure out. But, Tom, late in the game, a pair of missed free throws, a missed layup, those chances in a game like this, you got to have them. They did not convert, and they lose by 5.
Yeah, and a couple of turnovers late there, too, that did not help. But, they're coming up. They're trying to come up and get back in the ball game. I did like the three there by Jalen Davis that cut the lead to 2 and gave them some momentum, and the crowd went nuts. And but then after that, it was like missed free throws, like you say, and a couple of turnovers, and that's your ball game. But well-played ball game for this time of the year. And like you said, Coach Feldhouse, he'll have them in tune and in gear here in a few more games. So we'll be getting back at least Malachi Wood, which would have helped tremendously tonight in there on the inside, especially when Harden went out for a while. So
yeah, with Wood, he's going to play more inside. But when you've got Todd and Harden who can go out and play on the perimeter, you can still send Wood inside and kind of play that perimeter, that high post to low post action that you might see between the big men down inside the paint. But a good game all around for GRC. Great second half by Tanner Walton. He goes 11 points in the second half, 18 points for the game, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, a near triple-double, leading the team in all 3 of those categories. The transfer from LCA, a big performance tonight for him. Edwards, 12 points, 10 points for Parrish, 11 points for Morton. Only 3 points from Morton in the second half, but he was in foul trouble there, missed a chunk of the second half. His team still able to win. For Madison Central, 7 points and 5 rebounds for Jaden West off the bench to go along with 3 assists. Davis had 23, 4 rebounds, but he did have 5 turnovers. 12 points for Skaggs, 11 points, 6 rebounds for Todd, and a double-double for Will Harden. 10 points, 10 rebounds, but he fouled out late in the game, did Will Harden. Our CT Diesel performance of the game, got to be Jalen Davis. 5 of 8 from deep, 23 points, 4 rebounds, Tom. And he is our CT Diesel performance of the game, folks. When you want your ride to perform at its highest level, you got to trust the mechanic with your car. And CT Diesel Performance will have your vehicle back and better than ever. Give them a call today or visit ctdiesel.us. You can also follow them on Instagram, like them on Facebook. That's CT Diesel Performance right here in Richmond. Folks, it's a 5-point win for GRC over the Madison Central Indians, 68-63, your final score. We'll be back in action Friday night, a big girls game. Madison Central and Madison Southern should be a fun one on Friday night over at Berea College. And then I believe it's Tuesday of next week, Tom, Madison Central and Madison Southern boys over at Berea College. So we'll be over there for our next couple of games. Should be 2 good ones coming up late this week, early next week. Madison Central, Madison Southern squaring off, and we'll have those games for you on WBON TV. Partner, Glad to be with you once again. And my first basketball game of the year, you and Dawson had the game on last Tuesday for us, but a tough one for Madison Central. But I think you and I both agree we will see a much better Madison Central team in about 2 or 3 weeks when they really start to figure out their rotation, who they can rely on, and start to get in a better flow offensively.
Yeah, I'm not worried a bit, and going to be fun to watch it happen, watch them progress throughout the season.
For our cameraman, awesome job once again by Alex Carbosh. Our producer did an okay job. Gage Hill did making this look and sound good over here. Gave me the thumbs down. And as always, a pleasure working with Tom Gross. I am Michael Watkins, folks. Happy holidays. Stick with us, folks, throughout the holiday season. Don't forget about the newscast tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We'll have a recap of this game and so much more with the newscast tomorrow as well. Stay tuned. We'll see you then on WBON TV, Channel 9.